Official pet right for your family? But first, our top story. President Hamilton returns from Pakistan today, completing his first visit to the country since the failed assassination attempt in Shahbazbad last May. In meetings with Pakistani President Farooq Salam, the two leaders agreed to a new joint initiative in the war on terror, whereby U.S. Marines will be stationed in Pakistan and given wider authority to conduct operations within the country. This is amidst growing tensions within Pakistan between the country's civil and military leadership, with many in the government calling on the ISI military intelligence agency to be investigated.
Unbelievable. After all that.
For the last time, let it go, Courtney. At least Armstrong will never be president.
But, I mean, Raiden.
It does get me thinking, though. While our screens kind of have gotten smaller and smaller, I mean, you know, with smartphones and tablets and all that, and now watching news on your computer. Well, let's see. What are the words that I'm looking for here? I guess it's just a little. It does show kind of how we've strayed away from watching television in a living room, or at least that's the experience that I've had with our generation.
Yeah, that, you know, like everything's moving to tablets, but it's just like now
Tablets,
with like your like little like Chromecast and Fire HD sticks and Apple TVs, it's kind of going back to that. So it's just like,
yeah,
watch it on TV.
Yeah.
But it's good for streaming stuff.
Yep.
So.
Tablets, phablets.
Yeah.
How about that iPhone 6?
Bengate. At least it's not the Samsung Galaxy Mega.
What is that?
It's a phablet. It's about like 7 inches, almost.
A 7-inch screen?
Yeah.
That's a tablet still.
Yeah. Or it might be a little smaller, like 6.6 or something like that.
Oh, 6.6.
Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, considering that one of Samsung's flagship tablets is a 7-inch.
What's that then?
Is the Galaxy Tab 7-inch?
Yeah, you can get 7 and 10.
7. There's an 8 also. I
Yeah, now yeah, 8 as well.
But yeah, when I think about it, I really don't watch broadcast stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time that I watched something broadcast was when Mika Hatsune was on the David Letterman show. Yeah, otherwise everything else is on demand for me.
Yeah.
Hang on. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, George. You made it.
Same age as me, but all these spaceships, you're genius.
Do either of you watch any TV at all? Watch, quote unquote?
Occasionally, but not like a lot. Most of it's on the internet.
Same here. Oh.
Doggy!
Aw.
Alert. Alert. Releasing
Aw.
It's about a crazy world, nah?
It is nice to see that Sunny's smiling a lot more now.
Yeah.
Because she barely smiled at all in Metal Gear Solid 4.
He rescued me too, you know.
I still want a game about that.
I owe him everything.
Fox Engine!
To some people, he'll always be Jack the Ripper. I know all about his past. He had it rough.
Like Snake.
And he hurt a lot of people.
Like Snake.
But that's not the Raiden I know.
Kinda like Snake.
The Raiden I know is a hero.
Some could say the same about Snake. No wonder the switcheroo was made in Metal Gear Solid 2. Alright, was that the final cutscene?
I want to
Should
say
be
it
one
is.
more.
Oh, credits!
Yay!
Alright. So, final thoughts on the game, guys? Either of you want to volunteer to go first?
I guess I will. I guess
Okay.
overall, it was a really good game, and it differed from your stealth mechanics. So you're gonna have both opposing forces, ones that like it, ones that absolutely hate it. It did combat relatively well. I wish I had like a dodge roll functionality besides just parrying. I liked upgradable weapons. Bosses were fun for the most part, except Monsoon. Otherwise, yeah, I want to say well done.
Alright. Andrew, your thoughts?
It was a pretty iffy game. I bought this when it first came out.
So you paid the full 60 for it?
Yes, but I also got the
DLC.
DLC for it. It was
Was it a
Gray
alternate costume?
Fox's
Oh yeah, the Gray Fox.
Gray Fox
skin.
sword. No, it was a sword.
Sword? Oh,
It was a sword. It was actually both.
Both the
Okay.
skin and the sword. Okay.
okay.
I think you tried to download it off of me.
Yeah. Well, 'cause with PS3 you can have two systems
You can have
up
up
download
to
code.
2, but
Okay.
Yeah.
sometimes the first playthrough was hard, and the second playthrough I played it. It wasn't really that hard. It was pretty easy. It's pretty much a one-time fun thing. Then it gets boring.
Yeah,
after a
unless you want to
while.
like get everything. I mean,
It,
sometimes it's rare for games to make me want to go back and do 100% playthrough with some of them. Like this one's just fun to pick up and play,
Yeah.
you know, whenever.
Stress
It's not
reliever.
like
Yeah, after semester.
it's not like
There's that test.
I'm gonna slice things up.
Yeah.
Make it all better.
Yeah.
And Andrew, you were saying?
It's not like Dark Souls or what's another game that Legend of Zelda where you just really want to go back and play it
Okay.
because it was fun. This game is just one-time thing. It's not really like, oh yeah, there's something new you can do or something else. I played it once, got bored of it, and so
I guess I can get the point what you're talking about, like Legend of Zelda, because like especially with like the latest ones, you can do like hero mode, and then I think in A Link Between Worlds wasn't there like a secret boss you could fight, or was there just hero mode in that too?
It was hero mode,
Okay.
but it was kind of fun because I tried to do 100% on that, but Link Between Worlds wasn't really that greatest of the game. I would say like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, something that really will take you a long time to beat, like Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls or Demon Souls and stuff like that, where it's gonna actually help you and like
In the long run.
yeah, it's gonna keep you into it. God of War was one of those too, but it was pretty much the storyline
Yeah, that kept you on.
that kept you on, not the game. It's like one playthrough, then if you wanted to go back and you really liked it, you played it. I played the second one really a lot of the God of War series, but
Okay.
Alright.
it was pretty fun.
Josh?
Let's see here. Well, let's start with its status as a Metal Gear game. I thought it was a really nice breath of fresh air, as I'm pretty sure I've expressed throughout this playthrough. Definitely something different to have. And being able to take control of Raiden, give him his own story. I think Platinum Games did a really good job of staying faithful to the character. Let's see, well, Raiden and Sonny are really the only holdovers from the previous Metal Gear games. So I think they got Raiden's characterization about right. Seeing Sonny again was a nice surprise-ish. And yeah, as a game, it could definitely kick your ass the first time you play it.
Yeah.
But I would say that Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is a game that wants you to master. It's not a game that the design of the game isn't such that you'll play it once and then move on to something else. I think the intent of the way that they made this game was so that it would be really hard in some sections, but at the same time that would force you to master certain techniques. Like, of course, Monsoon being the biggest example of that. You don't know how to parry? Well, that's too bad. Learn.
Yeah. And then I guess we forgot to mention music, soundtrack. It's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Soundtrack is pretty good in this game. They did a really good job on the soundtrack. But they didn't
Rules
do
of
it.
nature, everything. Applicable.
There are videos online.
That's
about
like the
that.
only song I like in the
Oh,
whole
look how
soundtrack.
appropriate. Jamie Christopherson, thank you for making such an amazing soundtrack.
Yes.
We got on that topic.
Yep, and then let's see here. With gameplay, I thought it worked well enough. I think a dodging function would have been nice, as you said, Jacob.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can understand why they didn't include one because well, the point of this game is kind of to just hack and slash everything.
Yeah. I get.
And pairing worked well enough. It's just
Yeah.
that.
I know that it wasn't stealth oriented, but I guess it would be nice if you'd have the option to go like full on stealth mode if you wished, if you so wished. I guess.
You had the option. It's
Yeah,
just
not
no one really did it. You got some
It was kind of
stuff to
iffy.
use.
A little bit.
Not a ton.
It's not Metal Gear stealth.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah, like you can't change stance. It's kind of hard to change walking speeds.
Yeah.
And Raiden's slowest walking speed is like a very badass.
Strut.
Yes.
So.
But yeah, I thought the gameplay was pretty good. The length, I feel that a lot of people said was short. I feel that, considering what the game is, what I feel that the game is trying to do, being short is more to its advantage than its deficit, or than its.
Yeah, definitely should be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Because. Let's see.
Sometimes you can just have really good short games.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to be long to be a pretty good game. So
Exactly.
as long as it gets its point across, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you can explain thing in 1 minute, you may as well just use 1 minute to explain.
Because sometimes you can have games that are like uber long, and then they like fail to get their point across because they're kind of like bouncing off of different ideas and stuff like that. But
Yeah, the game itself felt very cohesive. I didn't feel like it was trying to experiment with anything or it was trying to go in too many different directions.
Yeah.
It felt like a really nice, solid experience all throughout. So I would recommend this game to anyone who was curious about it. Prices come down enough.
yeah, I think I bought it for like $20. So
It's dirt cheap.
yeah, now it's like really cheap.
It's like $5 for it used, $10 for. I know it's like $20 for it new. And you have to look it
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. I mean, as for whether this game was worth the $60 when it first came out, that I don't exactly
It
agree
wasn't
with.
really.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but at $30,
Here you go. $8.15
jeez, for PS3. Oh,
with Prime
You were
if you're a Prime
used.
member.
Okay.
PC download's $30 though. So
Well, that's because they have a lot of mods and stuff for it.
That's true. But yeah, now that the prices come down, definitely an experience worth trying out if you're curious about this game. Give it a shot, by all means. Metal Gear fan or not.
I've got my own war to fight.
I guess I would like to see a sequel to this game too.
I wonder what they would do though to expand upon it. I mean,
Two blades.
You know,
cross guard to the lightsaber. Do it.
Jack the Ripper. Cut your enemies at least 1,000 times.
Right arm severed.
So let's see. I've never played on easy. Never played on hard. But yeah, this game definitely does have its flaws. I mean, sometimes it tends to not explain a lot of things to you, like I've mentioned before. Like during certain sequences, oh, you can still do this. Oh, thanks for not telling me, game.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta experiment, I guess. So remember when you had me try Infamous Second Son, how I spammed it by moving the camera? I kept doing the Grand Smashing move like 5 or 6 times in a row. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the game isn't by all means it isn't perfect, but I think it worked out well.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's the end of that playthrough. That being said, I am
I'm
Joshua.
Jacob.
I'm Andrew.
See you in the next playthrough.